Hey everybody, this is Brad,
This is Joe.
and we're doing testing today.
We are in the man cave, so-called man cave here, and we thought we'd bring you something a little different. Nobody really talks about this. I haven't seen anything. Have you seen anything about this?
No, and I think we should keep them in suspense for a little bit longer and just keep talking about random things.
That's right.
Yeah.
I mean, how are you doing today?
Splendid. It's been a great weekend.
Hey, have you ever wondered, just curious, you ever wondered, like, how do Lego trains stick together?
Hey, I heard the world stuck together with duct tape and bubble gum, so I'd have to go with bubble gum for this one.
Bubble gum. Well, I think you might be a little different, a little off there.
Yeah,
Yeah.
I've heard that.
So, I mean, have you ever heard of magnetism? I'm sure that's a word.
Magnetism?
No, magnetism.
Wait a minute. First I'm hearing about it. I need to go to Wikipedia or something.
I know, right? So, we're going to do a little thing that no one really talks about. Yep, we got our little display or test bed right here. We're going to talk about magnets today because that's the old school Lego thing is connection for trains.
Yeah, not KD couplers. We use magnets.
Now, hold on.
Okay, I won't.
What is KD couplers? You should explain.
So KD coupler is basically when you just come in and the two sides lock into place like this. And so as a train moves, they're locked in, and then there's a pin that allows it to release and come undone. So your train, as it moves along the track, is not going to be coming apart versus a Lego one where you're on magnets and they just pull apart.
Now, is that actual Lego part, or is that an aftermarket?
The KD couplers is definitely aftermarket and is a very minor subset of train people.
So basically, they're very rare to come across. Have you even seen one or had to work with displays or layouts where you've came across them?
I've never seen one in the wild, only online, and even at the largest Lego convention, I never saw it in person, actually in play. Partially just because the people that use those, they know that they're not going to couple up with other people's equipment. So if you're kind of chatting with other people and whatnot, they might point it out. But other than that, it's not common practice.
So for me, I've seen them one time at Brick World, I believe. But to get around it with other people, they actually had a rail car where one side was the coupler and the other side was a magnet. So if you wanted to run their stuff, you could. Or if they wanted to run some of your rail cars, they could. They just had that one special car that had one on each side. So anyway, that's my experience. So,
Well, what do we got set up here? What are we looking at?
all right, so we have a test bed here. So what we're going to do is we're going to actually test the different magnet connections right here. We have something that's stationary. We have basically the two magnets. And then we have a string on the far end here that goes down and that can actually hold some weight. So that way, when this loads up like so, it pulls until the magnet comes apart. So we can actually see on the different magnets.
All right, we're doing this all scientific-like.
That's
So
right.
we've got a few different options here to be able to test it.
Yep. And we have little weights. So after each breaks, we can weigh and actually see what the connection is. Now we're going to start off with just the Lego connections. Nothing real fancy about that.
The Lego connections have had a few different iterations over the past. This one here, if I remember, it's a type 2, and it has a split in the plastic, and that's how they connect it all together to get the magnet in there. They've also got this style here, where it's a magnet encased in a piece of plastic and been basically press fitted into there. And that's your much older style. All right, so this scientific process, we're basically just going to be playing with our balls here into the bucket to be able to say 1, 2, or
missed one.
I missed one. And then after we find out how many it takes to break it away, then we bring it over to the scale and say, okay, that was 5 pounds, etc.
So apparently I'm the technical one. And like I just asked or told Joe, I hope I got enough balls here. So we're going to try this out. So after we get done putting the balls in and seeing which magnet is stronger and which is not stronger, we'll do a little bit of real world experiments with this. We'll take this little thing and take it to the garage and just try it out. So let's get started first though. All right, here we go. Okay, so this first experiment, it is with the old school and a split.
Grams. Let's hit the unit button.
So 0.456 pounds. So almost half a pound. Okay. Now you might be asking yourself, well, that's great, Joe. That's great, Brad. But what does that really mean? Well, that means it takes that amount of force to pull that. However, what happens if we got more rail cars? You know, like, you know, we want to be able to pull something that's like 12 rail cars. Because I'm sure you've watched those videos where they're like, look at my train, I can pull 47 rail cars. All right. Well, how do we make each, the connection even stronger? That's the real question here. We got a couple different magnets. First ones here, these are ones you can get from Home Depot. These are 3/4 by, I don't know what, 3/4 by 3/16, I believe. Home Depot, nothing special. I tried to find another container of these today. They're sold out. But anyway, all you got to do is take one of these, put it right between the connections, and boom. Okay? That just like ups the power. Don't ask me why, but more magnets, the better right through there. Okay, let's try this again.
So close to touching the carpet. That's
so close. Stretching. It's stretching.
Oh, there.
Right there.
Might have been one extra ball too many.
All right, I'll take one out. I'll take one out. Okay.
So we'll just set that down and see if it pulls it apart.
Slowly, of course. Okay, it's holding. I'll put the one back in. Oh, let's slide this forward just a little bit because the track above is actually sliding, bending. Okay, that's it. Change that to pounds. Is that pounds?
Yep. For you non-American folks,
that like
pounds. Actually, I think in the UK they do pounds too.
I know.
So 1 point round up, 1.3.
We'll just say we'll say this for everyone. Crikey, that's like 3 times the amount. All right, so that's the Home Depot ones. Now you're saying to yourself, hey, Joe, I don't have a Home Depot, but I've got a Harbor Freight right down the road. Let's try Harbor Freight.
Those are China.
Oh, these are China.
Yeah.
Harbor Freight. Anyway.
Oh, probably the same thing. Yeah, you're right. Good call.
So let's take this out here.
I should just go all out.
Oh.
Take the whole stack. Throw them on there. That's realistic, right?
Sure.
Why not? I'm actually, you know what? We were stretching that one. I'm going to slide that down just a little bit. Then it'll dramatically fall down. But I guess I need one of these. This is the 10 millimeter by 2 millimeter rare earth, whatever marketing type. It's one of my favorite things about these magnets when you're messing with between. You literally just throw it at it. It sticks on. Okay. I gotta play with my balls now. Okay. Oh, I went too fast.
Oh man, gotta reset that. Gotta get precise.
Oh. Maybe it was the force of multiple hitting it all down at the same time. Okay. Okay. What's the difference? 2 millimeter versus 3/8. What's 3 divided by, or 3/16 was it? This one over here?
Yeah, 3/16.
What's the difference in strength? Because we are literally half that strength between the 0.2 millimeter, or excuse me, 2 millimeter and that 3/16. So I don't know. It's also bigger. The 3/16 is also, that might be a 11 or 12 millimeter equivalent in its width, whereas this is a 10. So there you go. Brad's is bigger and it's stronger.
Size does matter.
Size matters.
Especially
this one is wider though.
Playing with balls.
Yeah. This is 1/2 inch by 0.187 inch. Oh, it has it right there. For you non-freedom units people. 12.7 millimeter by 4.75 millimeter.
Sorry, we have to open the package.
Oh,
there you go. So you have to have a knife.
he was trying to cut me.
Okay.
You all saw that. He tried to cut me.
That's right. What we've been working over here are the rare earth magnets. Those little guys, okay? They're shiny, they're silver. That's what they look like. We're going to now try some ceramic ones, okay? They look just like that. A little thicker, about the same diameter. So we're going to try those.
What did we say? Bigger was better?
Bigger is better.
Let's see if that holds true
Let's
with the black ceramic ones.
Okay, here we go. Oh, there we are. Okay, measure that.
That's the lowest one, right? Besides stock?
Yep. So that is just barely better than stock. So there you go. I believe the Home Depot ones win as long as you get the 3/4 inch diameter ones. So that so far is our conclusion.
Almost. We have one more test real quick.
Ooh, okay.
So we're just going to do a quick test here. We're going to pull off the old school magnet and go with the latest and greatest that Lego has for its offerings. We're going to put the ceramic. Oh, I broke your toy.
Oh no,
Oh, no.
the test one.
We're going to see if there's any difference between the old school and new school. And we'll just use that same ceramic magnet that we got on there. There we go. We're locked into place. And we'll see if that changes anything for the weight here. Oh, getting ahead of myself again. Quick plug. At Brick Slopes, we do this as a competition. Not quite this with the magnets, but being able to see how much your engine can pull. So when you're at Brick Slopes, bring over your engine. We'll do a test. We'll have it on the calendar, etc. But we want to see how much your engine can pull also and see if you can win the prize. Oh. Okay.
There you go.
Same. Okay. I think that is exactly the same, actually. So, scientifically, the old magnets versus the new ones, I don't see a difference, at least in that very simple test. So, if you think that we missed something as far as the old school to the new school, comment down below. Let us know, and we will find out for sure. What's next?
Now, many of you will probably argue like, hey, how does this really affect me? Well, it can hold what? Pound, half a pound, pound, 1.4, 1.5 pounds. But how many rail cars is that? Is that just one? Is that two? Plus, that's an actual pull down, not an actual pull along. So let's step it up a little bit. Let's go out to the garage and see what we can actually come up with. Segway.
Segway. Yes.
All right. So our little experiment here. Here we go.
Has evolved.
Has evolved. Now, we know one of those will work at 1.5 inches or 1.5 pounds. But that's not real world. This is real world. There you go. Okay.
And this will be real world. These are top of the line, right off the assembly line. Come see them at Brick Slopes 2026.
That's right.
Plug.
There you go. We have 11 rail cars here. Now, we're going to hold on to the in one. So we technically have 10 rail cars pulling on this thing. Now, very important, none of these have ball bearing axles in there. They are just on the plastic bogies, okay? So ball bearing, you'll get a different outcome, different drag, but this is what we've got right now. And based on this, we may actually upgrade.
What's this thing down here?
That's our all-important safety dog mat.
Safety. Who needs safety?
Okay, so first one we're going to do, we're going to try the ceramic. And we have our all-important marker here to see how far it actually moves. We're going to start off slow and see how far we go. Nothing.
Couple different poles.
Okay, we're going to go to the first one, the rare earth, the smaller one, the Harbor Freight Special. Still can't get it to roll.
We'll get down to that dog mat here soon enough.
Yep. Home Depot, the bigger one. There we go. Oh,
I don't know that we even need a test number 2 for pulling like that.
we actually
We already beat everything else.
I accelerated a little too fast apparently. Okay, now I can't pull it.
Now, does the garage have a grade in and of itself?
It does have a little bit of a grade. Obviously, every garage does, so the water goes out. But for the most part, we're going to have this as a baseline. Now, most trains, if you watch any videos of foamers and all that stuff like I do, you see that most of them are maxed out at like 2.5% grade, going up, you know, over the Rockies and back east over the mountains and things like that. So we're going to try and simulate that just to see on an angle without even pulling this if they will actually stay together.
I unknowingly gave Brad a microphone in the last section. I was feeling left out. So now we have our super duper high-tech microphones. We're good to go for the next segment.
So we are here on location on The angle finder or grade.
Angle grade finder 2000.
Yes. Don't try this at home. Okay.
Death destruction. All right.
So 2.5 degree or 2.5% grade is actually 5.5 inches, 5 inches over 16 feet. Give or take a little.
4.8.
Yeah.
And this is with, you've got the ceramic on your super duper fancy microphone there. That one.
That's right.
Oh, I'll put my microphone down. Fine. All right.
Now, granted,
Give it a
the
little-
board is
Ooh.
bowing.
Good call.
We can put a little piece of wood to fix that. This again, the base test now.
Cool.
All right.
Ceramic.
Ceramic.
Oh, we're pulling, aren't we?
We're pulling.
All right. Yeah. Why are we even testing this? We already know it's junk.
Yeah. It didn't move the first time, and we're going up a hill.
And this one didn't even move the first time. All right. Back to the big boy. Not that big boy. Maybe we'll test that on a hill one day.
That's right.
He's
Let's
got
see if
one.
it can even pull that. And nope, cannot.
Better third time's a charm.
Nope. Too much friction in the axles. So I think we're going to have to upgrade the axles. Because
Okay.
we're not even rolling downhill. What does that tell you?
So let's pull the boards out, and I'll pull this one down here, and then as we lower it, we'll see when you're able to start making some movement.
Okay. Got 3 inches right there. And nope, we're not even pulling. Nope. Okay.
Technically, that's half the train. Add that 3 inches because the board bent.
Bends.
So determining that a little tricky.
It is.
But let's test anyway. We're super scientific.
We're at
So that's 2 inches.
2 inches. Let's see if we can pull 2 inches. It
Not even-
wants to go, but not quite.
Not even 2 inches gets the job done.
Nope. 1 inch.
Just about.
Nope. There it goes.
Inch and an eighth.
So we can do a little bit of a grade. But I think the real problem with this test now is the axles. The reason why? Because as I lift this up, so conclusion is we need better axles. But the magnets, they do their job.
And then we give Brad small heart attacks. Oh, that gave me a small heart attack.
Little derailment.
Well, what did we learn today?
Lego's fun.
And not enough explosions. Maybe next time. I was not prepared for this part.
No, I wasn't either.
That's okay, because that's a great segue to saying subscribe.
Check us out. We got more videos coming.
We'll see you later.
Have a good night.